Rape culture, the normalization and trivialization of sexual violence by attitudes, behaviors, and beliefs. It can include rape jokes or sexual jokes about other people's bodies, blaming victims for sexual assault, upskirting or non-consensual sharing of nudes, flashing or cyberflashing, calling people sluts or whores, and much more. These actions serve to increase sexual violence and are mostly directed at women and girls. It's clearly a real problem. In Edinburgh Southern, pupils from Gillespie's, Firhill and Watson's have reported sexual harassment and/or assault anonymously to the website Everyone's Invited. In my survey, it was the third top issue that people wanted to see action on. A report released in 2017 estimated that 24% of female students at mixed schools have been subjected to unwanted physical touching of a sexual nature. That's straight up sexual assault. That's a massive number as well, especially compared to the figure for male students, which is only 4%. Girl Guiding's 2021 research revealed that 2/3 of young women aged 13 to 18 had experienced sexual harassment in school. That's in school alone, let alone at work, at uni, or in public. So it's clear that we need to reduce these numbers to zero. And one of the ways to do this, combined with other measures, is a zero-tolerance approach. This can be applied anywhere, at schools, universities, or workplaces, and it's essentially making clear that neither sexual violence nor sexual harassment are okay at all, and reprimanding any occurrences of them. It also means there has to be a good reporting system, which everyone knows about. Now, I've seen some valid criticism of zero-tolerance policies. They are sometimes interpreted to mean that all forms of sexual violence and harassment should receive the same punishment, such as exclusion or being fired. This makes it hard for people to report sexual harassment because they are scared of the backlash from others, or don't feel that the person should be punished that harshly for just telling an inappropriate joke, for example. In schools, these policies can fail to recognize that the young people who harm others often have vulnerabilities themselves, just like bullies are often insecure. But if the UN recommends zero-tolerance policies, they can't be all that bad, right? I'm fairly sure that the issues I've just mentioned are in the implementation of the zero-tolerance approach. My sources all agree that the sentiment is good. Sexual harassment should not be permitted. No more saying, "she asked for it with the way she was dressed," or "boys will be boys." No more ignoring survivors of sexual violence. However, responses should be proportionate to the offense, so a range of reprimands should be developed. People who sexually harass others should be taught what they did wrong and the general consequences of misogyny and rape culture, so that they can learn not to repeat it. Everyone should be taught this in school anyway, but that's a topic for another video. In schools, and universities especially, staff should be able to identify perpetrators who need support themselves, and give it to them. Finally, there has to be a way to report sexual violence or harassment which preserves the anonymity of the reporter. Let me know your opinions on a zero-tolerance approach to rape culture down in the comments, and I'll be releasing polls on my socials as well about this. Check those out, links in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to keep updated. I'll see you next time, bye!